Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. Got a nice little lesson for you today because some people misunderstand because you're spiritual awakened don't mean you're perfect. I want to make that clear. Okay, that's the lesson of the day. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment. Again, know, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. Pay attention. I got you. But it's rhetorical. And if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, very simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know, they spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows, and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and always too. My yacht be true. Right thinkers, again, let's talk about being spiritually awakened. Don't make me perfect. Nobody, okay? But when you understand and wake up and become conscious, bingo, let's talk about it. I give you the concept. I just came up with my own acronym for yoga. Your own God advisor. You need to be advised, but you need to know God for yourself. And then only way you can do that and make it happen is daily meditation, not prayer, meditating. That's just my little personal pet peeve on becoming communing with God and understanding he's inside you, not somewhere else. That's the first thing. But yoga discipline is what? Spiritual discipline. We call it principles, philosophy, whatever. I practice a philosophy over a religion. Religion is a belief system based on not facts, not truth, just belief. I don't deal in that. So I'm with it for those who do. Again, understand and respect. But I would rather follow and practice a philosophy that I can manifest and bring forth the stuff that it claims. So I'm good with that. If your religion works for you, by all means have at it. We shouldn't have a problem. But let's talk about being perfect. In spirituality, you can become perfect. Watch this. Spiritually. Right thinkers, don't misunderstand because being spiritually enlightened meaning you're perfect. No, you're not. You just look good in his eye, that internal eye, and the things that you can do to make that happen, that can be done by religious concepts or philosophical concepts to make a difference. But the idea is the work still got to be done by you. So everything is YO, that's your own decision assistance, adverse advisor, or your God advisor, whatever it is. But take advice from somebody who know more than you. The ego self don't know everything. Why? It don't know God. Moving on, conceptually. And the reason why I practice the Maya philosophy, because it gives me personal principles that I can stand on and live by on a day-to-day basis. They keep me where I need to be. And it's been working for a period of years now, okay? At least 10 that I can be comfortable saying since I've been teaching it, okay? So it ain't changed nothing but my life to be who I am right now. Moving on, and that's what I do. I'm spiritually enlightened, yeah, but that don't mean I'm nobody other than a lightened being. We call them Akus. That's H-U-S. That means an enlightened being. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. With spiritual enlightenment, knowing thyself, you can live a normal life as anybody else. But what you have when the end life is going to be different than theirs. See, they guarantee reincarnation. You guarantee trip back home. That's why we practice this philosophy, put ourselves in that position for. That's the reason why y'all Christians, Muslims, and Jews practice the tenets to put you in that position. It's all the same thing. Moving on, please. I ain't got time to go back and forth. It's all the same thing. It's what you choose to practice, what you choose to follow, and that's what it's all about. Being enlightened don't mean that you won't be or don't do what egoistic bad things. We have bad tendencies. We have vices that I'm still growing in life to get better at all my negative aspects. I'm trying to get rid of all of them. All of them. If it's not good, I want it out. I'm not doing it. So that's a personal choice, a preference in life. That's what free will is. Your choice. Again, two men, one believe in God, one believe in Allah. They both right. Why? They got the right to believe what they want. That's why. And once you take away somebody else's right for that, what makes yours right? So same right you have, give it to them and y'all won't have a problem. Moving on. I keep saying that and please understand it. We are being human. First of all, being in the flesh is our imperfection. The physical body will not be perfect. It ain't meant to be. You can exercise, you can do it. It's going to run out. Spiritual knowledge, consciousness of oneself, don't. See the difference? Please understand that. So the difference in what you want to do and how it should be done, your choice. You can follow this or you can do that. I choose to follow my eye and I'm giving you the opportunity to follow what I'm doing or do something else. It'll make a difference to me. But we are perfect spiritual beings. But we're having an imperfect human experience for a reason. Life is a test. What's the purpose? To pass the damn test. Well, what's the test? To reach knowledge of self, nihas, the anointing, Christhood, God consciousness, whatever you want to call it. The idea is to do it. Why? If not, you're going to come back again until you do it. Moving on. All right. This life is a test. Moving on. For the spirit to be in the physical form. At birth, when we all come here through that way, you're reincarnated into what? This world, physical world we call life. And now you have no knowledge of self. Why? Remember you've been waxed. This is the soul, when it goes back, is what? Memory is white. So you don't know nothing. So what we need? Teachers. We need sages. Teach somebody that what? Teach us. But we want to be taught by somebody who what? Know what they're doing. Simple as that. But in every level of education, you're supposed to have certificates. Again, same thing in life. As a mason, you can't teach masonry if you ain't learned it. You just can't make it up. Contrary to some people. But as we grow physically in this form, we are growing in what? Spiritual knowledge. Becoming comfortable with knowing who we are. Me being a Capricorn, they told me about my characteristics. Okay, but how would they know that? I don't even know that until I'm living experience. Well, I didn't know that about me. I'm a Capricorn. Why? Because everything they say about me, that's what I am. So again, they know things. Okay, we ain't nothing new under the sun. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You think, no, you ain't. You might conceptualize it in your mind, but it ain't nothing new. And again, human beings are really what? Ignorant of what? Yoga. Which means you're ignorant of your own God advisor. You don't know yourself. You're ignorant of who you are. So you need to what? Be advised to help you become what? Get to your God advisor so you have your own. I need you to know God. I don't need you to believe in God. I don't give a crap what you believe. I need you to know him. Why? That way you can serve. Get served by him. If you don't know him, you can't work for him. That's why. And it's things you need to do. Again, yoga is an acronym for your own God advisor. You need to know God for yourself. I've been telling you that for years. I just came up with this concept. This fits perfect. Why? Sometimes ego been around since forever. Who put the concept of edging God out with it? Bible. We got a book called Per Em Haru. Know what the Per Em Haru is? Basic instruction before leaving Earth. Y'all call it now. It's the Bible. Moving on. This is information. This is knowledge. It's stuff that you can learn and understand and see the simplicity and the truth in it. The symbolism behind it, the esoteric meaning, all those is knowledge. That's how you learn, okay? But if you don't have your own guide advisor, you are ignorant and you only just need to be taught. The problem falls in when you think or you believe you know. Ding, 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 ding. That means you can't be taught. You shut down all possibility of what acquiring information that can help you. Why? You hell bent on what you believe. And if what you believe ain't right, everything you do under that is not going to be right. So understand, humans are to become God-like. Hey, there you go. That's where you need to find out, aka to know thyself. Thy is God. Self is you. I am. The I is you, and the self is the am. That's the thy. They go together. We got to figure that out. I'm trying to help you along the way. Why? They had it figured out a long time ago. They trying to hide it from us. This is the stuff that they don't want you to know. Why? Then they can't control, manipulate you with their religious belief concept that y'all so in love with. Moving on, leave that alone. But the whole goal is to know thyself when before the death of the body. That means you got to do it while you're alive. You can't get nothing done when the body is no longer having spirit in it. It's a corpse. It's dead. The spirit, what? Going to either go that way or go find another body. Simple as that. Moving on. We tired of playing that game. Spiritual beings are those, watch this, spiritual beings who believe, follow religion, that they're human beings are religious, ignorant beings. I have to explain to my religious people, no disrespect, but you don't know. Why? Because you believe. Once you have your experience in religion, it's supposed to get you to God. And if you practice what they say, you're supposed to have your spiritual awakening, your mystical experience, your enlightenment, whatever you call it. But I got a philosophy that tells me the same way. And I use mine. When I got to God, my brother who used his, he was there too. So I can tell you, I don't got a problem with the religion. Why? When people usually get to God, I see it happening. I know for a fact now. I never knew before, but now I get it. Moving on, I keep making that point known. Being God knowledge, being conscious of God, having knowledge of God means nothing if you're not going to live it. Knowledge don't mean nothing if it's not what? Used. Muscles, if you ain't going to use them. Moving on. But the work you put in to get them, think about it. And every time you put the work in, you want to show somebody going to see this. I spent 37 years acquiring knowledge. About 10 years ago, I said, somebody going to get this. Why? So I share it. That's on my point. Again, lack of what we call self-knowledge. You got to go with a belief system now. Why? You don't know. So if you believe something, with lack of knowledge, you have to go with what? Again, but lack of knowledge would be the downfall and has been the downfall for us race as a people. Why? Because we let somebody give us something that wasn't ours and we believed it. But rather than take what we had, which we already had, we took what they gave us and forsake that. I'm just bringing back our ancients and I'm going to beat y'all to death with what y'all got. Why? It's too hard to fight. Why? A belief. Why? They hell bent. I don't control your belief. I just got information and knowledge. I use that to get where I need to be. So I don't have to worry about belief. I have gnosis. I have knowledge experience. So again, I don't do the belief thing. I don't do religion for that purpose. We, black people, need to learn more about what our ancestors, okay? Not this 2,000-year-old man-made concept that y'all so in love with. Go get the real stuff. I love Maya. Why? It's something that you can stand on. It's something that gives you pride to feel better about yourself. That's why they don't like me. I ended up representing God. Why am I the bad guy? I'm Southern Judge. You love me. I know that. I'm done playing that nonsense. Again, moving on. The black race, a.k.a. the original man, the race of people, are being genocide and have been ever since we came in contact with that other person, that white man, okay? Ever since. He been one thing, to get rid of us. And he don't mind enslaving us. Oh, since he can't get rid of us, he'll enslave us. So he gave you the Bible. Moving on. Religious beings, love y'all, but I can't roll with you, are the most ignorant of all. Why? All they have is what? Belief. No proof, no facts, Just believe. I'm not rolling with you on that one. Simple as that. That's called blind faith. I don't need to be blind with my faith. I want my faith to be sturdy and on point with something that I can stand on. That my yacht philosophy gives me that to be my best self. Religion, have at it. I ain't no problem with it. Just don't do it. That's it. Because I don't do it don't mean I got an issue with it. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink. Well, I ain't got a problem with none of that. I don't do a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't got a problem with it. Simple. That's what I'm trying to say. Please. Religious. Again, I tell you, and I'm going to tell you till I can't tell you no more. All the time is the problem for my black people. And y'all still don't get it. Why? Just go ancestry. Just go past goddamn it 2,000 years where the Roman Catholics was in control. Go past that. You might learn something. No, go a little further past the Greeks. Why? Because they messed it up too. Go back to ancient Egypt. Everybody going to Mesopotamia. Blah, blah, blah. Stop by. Knock yourself out. But just make sure it's ours. That's all. Improve it. See if it works. Put it to use. Implement it. I'm proving my yacht philosophy is doing just fine to this day and time. Moving on. And human beings, which is what we are, God dog it, are ignorant beings at birth. We're born ignorant of who we are. That's fine. Caterpillars ain't born butterflies. They're born caterpillars, so they got to move on and progress through life. Become God-like, what? In knowledge. We already a spirit. All we got to do is add the knowledge to it. That's our job. A lot of us fail miserably. And all that, counting how many people going to heaven is just wasted time. Moving on, I ain't got time for that. But we are born ignorant. So the idea in life is to what? Know thyself. Not get rich and famous. Know thyself. Whatever you come at me with other than knowing thyself is a waste of my time. You can't take none of that with you, but the knowledge of self you could. That's my philosophy, and I stand on it. Simple as that. Moving on. As much as nobody came and told me my philosophy worked, got him into heaven, whatever, you can't say about your religion. So we ain't got to have that argument. That's what I'm saying. I'm not here to argue. Come on, man, please. I wasn't born with my self-knowledge. No. But with self-ignorance. So you had to what? Get knowledge. And not getting it is our problem as a people. That's all they've been trying to tell you for 2,000 years. Y'all missed it. That joke went right past y'all. What? We are the product of what? Our environment. And we are what? We make us. If y'all believe that's what you're going to do. That's been already labeled out. Come on, man. I ain't got time for that. Again, if you're born ignorant, and that's fine, but your life goal, you should not die ignorant. If you get enlightened, you don't die. Being ignorant means you're going to die twice. The physical body would die, nature, and your conscious of who you are will also die too. Why? It ain't worth a plug nickel. Nobody needs it. Get rid of it. Simple. So that's dying twice, and the Egyptians didn't want that. That was their whole pet peeve. What? To get spiritually enlightened before they die. So when their physical body died, they went home. Everybody got their concept. Everybody. I don't care which Hindu. I know them all. And they all got the same one thread. I said the one common thread. Yeah, to get to God. That's where we come from. And anybody tell you other than that, don't listen to them. Moving on. If they tell you God's up there in heaven looking down, get out of there. Let that be. Again, human beings are ignorant beings at birth. And we are born out of reincarnation from the last guy who had the spirit and didn't wake it up. So a spirit got to come get another body. That's the concept. Moving on. And the whole idea, if you reincarnated because what? You didn't learn the laugh life lesson. Why are we here? To learn lesson. Or what? You'll come back. Again, you won't remember it. No, because you're going to dead. Your conscious. But just imagine if you could take who you are into eternity. That's going home. Conceptually, we had that figured out 10,000 years ago. Y'all still playing this game, but how can I do good? Oh, Jesus coming up, he coming back to save me. They selling you a bill of goods. Reverend Knight told you that 50 years ago. Damn, that Jesus is a pie in the sky. God now says, I want mine just like y'all getting it right here, right now. And if I do the right thing, I can get it too. That's what he teaches. He's a prosperity preacher. Not because he's prosperous, but the people who listen to him and follow his philosophy prosper. Excuse me. Now they call it hustling. All right. But when you're born out of reincarnation from the last spirit who didn't get the lesson learned, you had the same opportunity this time. Guess what? If you don't wake it up, it's going to go to another body again. And what? You die. Moving on. But if you're born, because you're born ignorant, and you go through life, your goal is to be rich and famous and have a bunch of this, you're going to die unenlightened. Why? You said caterpillar never turned to the butterfly. Why? They never reached their maturity, never reached their potential. Something happened. Whatever happened, that's on them. If you don't get what you want in life, who can you blame? Well, I was born in nope. Stand for it. Because at Judgment Day, you can't ask for, no, it's just you. Moving on. The better, and the sooner we learn that and teach it to our young, the better off they'll be as people. Trust me. Ooh, I see the clock. Sorry, let me get this out the way. And if you're born ignorant and during your life course of getting what you need to get and all you got was for you at the end, you will die. I'm a human being. I've acquired what I call knowledge of self. That's the truth. So I'm comfortable with that. And that makes me superhuman. Why? A lot of us don't know ourselves. I'm got a leg up on y'all. Why? At least I know me. Oh, you know how far? I don't know. I know me. How about that? You can tell me about everything about you. So I'm not interested in anything other than you knowing you. Other than that, keep it to yourself. Why? I got the same knowledge. So leave me be. You can't help me. All right? You can't enlighten me. I'm already enlightened. Simple as that. We can converse, but you can't enlighten me. You can't tell me nothing except what I asked about you that you know. You can explain it to me. But other than that, I got what I need to know. I'm trying to help you. Moving on. It killed me when nobody wants to listen to me, but I got to listen to y'all. Y'all don't know a damn thing. What? I'm listening. I can tell, but I want to be disrespectful, so I got to listen to act like, yeah, okay. That's getting a little old too. Moving on. Let me wrap this up. Get out of here. All right. My old man. Perfect. I don't give a damn. My old man died ignorant, okay? He did him up until his dying day, and he got what he deserved, death. His spirit, somewhere else. In everybody's story, their father who died, come back and talk to him. He ain't came back and said a damn thing yet. Moving on. See, I'm not beat for none of that superstitious mumbo jumbo nonsense. Who gets the story? My story don't include that one. Where he come back and tell you, you got to do this. He ain't tell me a damn thing. He gave it to me while he was here and when I got a chance to get it from him. Once he left, that party was over anyway. Understand, enlightenment means you find out for yourself. Ain't nobody what got to tell you. You need to know for yourself. Self-mastery is you know when you mastered yourself. I ain't got to tell you if you mastered yourself or not. Got to get a degree so you're a master. Really? Where I come from, degrees don't mean nothing. Moving on. Wrapping it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. So I get a little personal. Human being, and I'm one, who know themselves are now what? Perfect beings in what? In God's eyes. Why? Because they're going to do what pleases God and they will be rewarded with blessings. Can I get it? Can I make it any simpler? Can I put it to you? You can't get it. That's just find the part I can make it. Now you should be able to digest that. You do right, you're rewarded. You do wrong, you're punished. Excuse me. All right, wrapping it up. Right thinkers, when you're enlightened, when you become an enlightened human being with knowledge of self, that means you reach the level of what we call self-mastery. That means you know you. You don't get degrees for that. But guess what? The passing grade is when Judgment Day, when you pass with flying colors. Now, and you doing what? Self-mastery means you doing daily practice to be what? Your best self. That's what right then philosophy is all about. Every day, doing what you need to do for you. Well, doing what you need to do. And when you got you together, you can help and aid somebody else. If you ain't got, you should be focusing on you. Moving on. Excuse me. I know the power, okay, of freedom of speech and thought, and more power, knowledge of self. Why? I'm not controlled or manipulated by the system, nobody, none of that nonsense. I'm free. I'm a wise man. Why? I'm practicing what I teach. I got the opportunity to do that. And it's on my turn. Call me Mr. Okay, my old man, right there. That's Darth Vader. Dark side, bad, evil, devil. I was the son of the devil. Okay, all the loot. But I went to what? The light. Okay, he liked the dark. Everything he did, everything we did, my family business was illegal, so it's in the dark. When they say everything done in the dark, be brought to light. Okay, I ain't got to do that no more. Everything I'm doing now is in the light. Here you go. This is what I'm doing. Have at it. Moving on. That's the difference. And again, human beings who choose to remain ignorant will suffer in life. Why? Because when death calling, they fighting. Now the ego steps in. The ego don't want to go. It lost. Okay? Tell him what the car's lost. Why? He just lost. And when you don't do the things you need to do, you're going to lose in life. That's what they tell you. That's the key to life. Don't find out at the end like he did. Wrapping it up. Human beings are demons. What? Until they are enlightened to themselves. Now they become what? Enlightened beings. A demon is somebody that does things in the dark. That's evil. And if it ain't God, it's evil. Simple as that. And that's it. That's it. Male, female, good, bad, up, down. No, ain't no third entity. You become the decision maker. That's you. Okay, that's the Trinity. And any decision maker, why? That's what my art represents. The balance of good, evil. You're the decision maker. Hey, your own decision advisor or maker. Let's go. Wrapping it up. Again, a demon is really an unenlightened spirit who's waiting to what? Be enlightened by who? You. That demon is inside you. You enlighten it, and that's how you can get rid of it. That's how you do what you need to do and what? Become perfect in the spiritual realm. Knowing thyself, become God-like in consciousness. And that's the lesson. Right thinkers, hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back, but you know the deal. May you all live to be 100. Me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who know that being spiritual don't make you perfect have passed away.